had a family event a few days ago and I had one of my least favorite types of interactions. I was catching up with somebody and we started talking a little bit about my workup for POTS, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you have POTS." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you know what that is?" Because oftentimes people don't know what that is and I have to explain it to them. So I was just honestly surprised that this person knew what that was. They then went on to say that there's no way that I could possibly have POTS because they know somebody who has POTS and it's so severe for them, and I look completely fine, so there's just like no way that I could have it. So basically, because I look good means that I can't feel bad. Got it. And then they were explaining to me that there was only one other person in their life that they knew who had POTS, and this person ended up taking their own life because of it. And they're basically insinuating that because I look so good that I can't have POTS, because if I had POTS, my mental health would be a lot worse than it is. Which I was a little confused about because they didn't ask me how I was doing, but they're just gonna assume, like, okay. I am not mad at this person. I'm just frustrated at the situation. I know that this person wasn't coming from a bad place, but it was coming from a place of ignorance and being uneducated. There is such a lack of empathy, compassion, respect, a lack for being understanding and not judging other people without knowing their story. There's so much privilege and ignorance and not enough education and awareness. And like I said, like, I'm not sharing this to shit on this person. I love this person so deeply with my whole heart. They're also somebody that is fairly close to me and my family, and I think that that's just another good reminder that just because you're close to somebody doesn't mean that you know everything that's going on in their lives. They had asked me, "When did your symptoms start? Because last time I saw you, you didn't say anything about this." I have had symptoms for over 7 years now, and it's just not something that I talk about often for reasons like this. I really wish that I would have advocated for myself in that moment and respectfully educated this person a little bit more, but I couldn't work up the courage to do that. It is hard enough for me to do that with my doctors already. So I thought that I would just like make this video to spread awareness in some way, shape, or form. And if you have had a experience similar, I am so sorry, and I just want you to know that you're not alone.